On August 8, 2010, the community of Samburu held a traditional blessing ceremony. Hundreds of people came to welcome the sponsors of the scholarship students into the Samburu tribe. The northern part of Kenya is one of the poorest and most marginalised parts of Africa. This is where the Samburu tribe live, an ancient people with strong culture and traditions. They're nomadic pastoralists who live in traditional manyatas in houses made of sticks that are easy to move in their constant search for water and pasture for their animals. In 2000, when I was travelling from Kenya to Ethiopia, the Land Rover I was in broke down just near their village of Serialipi. I stayed there for a few days and I realised that they had a dream. It was very simple. They wanted to get more of their children to come to school. They knew that education was key to their survival, but the dream was quite unattainable for them. They couldn't afford it. They were just too poor. Through a lot of hard work on their part, and with our support, they have been very successful. An essential part of the programme is making sure that when the children graduate from primary school, which is 8th grade, that they can go on to high school. The fees for high school are not expensive by our standards, but they're twice the average annual income for a Samburu family and quite out of reach. Here are the stories of 3 children who are being helped with their school fees by sponsors from around the globe. All of them come from extremely poor families who could never afford to send their child to high school were it not for this assistance.
I am happy because a place in Kerisho, it is very hard to find any Samburu there. I am the only Samburu student in that school. So I really appreciate the assistance because that is among the best schools in Kerisho. So that's very good. I am happy also.
Isaiah comes from a traditional nomadic family and lives at the foothills of the Matthew Range. The area is particularly remote. There is no road and it takes 10 hours to walk to Serialipi village. Isaiah has 2 brothers who are traditional warriors and who look after the family cows, goats and camels. When Isaiah was 5 years old, he joined the nomadic preschool that had just opened near his manyata. He loved it and begged his parents to send him to primary school. He started as a boarder when he was just 6 years old, and he's always been top of his class.
I am happy because I have got an assistant to that school. Is very expensive. If it is not the sponsor, then I do not understand where if I will go there. So I usually decided to be a doctor. Yeah.
Selina is another student being helped with her school fees. She lives in a small village in the Wamba area. Her parents are very old and she's the last born in her family. Her mother made many sacrifices to make sure she went to school.
If nobody would have sponsored me, I would have ended up coming and staying home without going to secondary school.
Selina is a very bright and motivated student. Her results have always been outstanding.
I would like to become an engineer, a chemical engineer, because I like physics and also geography is my best subject.
I am Julius Lenain. I am 16 years old. I live in Lerata, just beside the road. My parents are pastoralists.
Julius comes from a very traditional family, living in a traditional manyata in the Lerata area. His father is an important elder in the community. Julius is the only person in his family to have ever gone to school. He's very committed to doing well. He wants to be able to help his family live a less harsh life.
If I didn't have the sponsor, I couldn't have gone to that far school because of school fees.
On August 8, 2010, the community of Samburu held a traditional blessing ceremony. They wanted to bless the office for the scholarship program, a new car, and all the sponsors of the scholarship students. The traditional rituals were performed by respected elders. The women sang songs to their god Ngai. The warriors danced and sang. Hundreds of people came to welcome the sponsors of the scholarship students into the Samburu tribe.
Young woman, young woman, young woman.